Ward 6 Etobicoke-Lakeshore is at the southwest corner of Toronto. With Etobicoke Creek on the west side, Evans Avenue to the north, and Lake Ontario to the south, the picturesque area is developing, making way for new families, students, and business opportunities. Ward 6 has about 60,000 residents, mostly ages 45 to 54 years old. It is a multicultural community with a large population of Polish immigrants. About a third of people in the ward live in high-rise apartments, and because of students wanting to live a more convenient distance to Humber College's Lakeshore campus, 40% are one-person households. In the Kipling and Lakeshore area, there is a high concentration of schools. Because of that, issues involving students are important to voters. Transit is the biggest issue in the ward. The always crowded 44 Kipling South bus slows down commuters. Tony Vella, a former Toronto police officer running for council, says if he is elected, he will implement an express bus from Kipling Station straight south to Lakeshore Avenue West.
And one thing I was going to reference on my platform is to have an express bus for the students and for the local residents during peak times to take you right to the Kipling Station.
The 501 Queen Street car is also a hot topic. Former wrestler and current candidate Everett Shepherd says the time is up for streetcars and buses are the way to go.
I think to get back and forth from home to the schools a lot faster and a lot safer.
Russ Ford, the self-proclaimed anti-Ford candidate with the campaign posters emphasizing that there is no relation between him and the current mayor, says in the long term he wants to use existing rails to expand the transit system.
One thing this community has is rail lines. Why don't we use them?
Candidates also want to bring the community together by holding more family-friendly events.
One of the greatest ways of bringing people together is through music. And for me, I'd like to have more family things with music and stuff like that within the Lakeshore area.
More than one candidate says it's time for change. The current councillor of Ward 6, Mark Grimes, got 60% of the vote in the 2010 election. He is running for re-election, but some of his peers say he has not done enough.
And I think it's fair to say that I am the viable choice to the existing councillor, and we are, 180 degrees apart on most issues.
The councillor that we have has forgot about the people that elected him into office. Don't do anything for the people. As a matter of fact, they don't even return their calls.
Councillor Mark Grimes did not respond to interview request. There are 12 candidates running this year, 6 more than the last election, including local bookstore owner and social activist Michael Laxer, who also ran in the last municipal election. For more information on Laxer and his platform, look at his interview with reporter Sohini Mondel on skedline.com. For skedline.com, I'm Elisa Tria.